Layla is fun-loving, wild, sweet, outgoing little girl, loves people. November 29th of 2020, we went and bought a Christmas tree and we set it up right in this room, and we put my son to bed as a nap, and we went outside and played on the swing set. And she said, "Mommy, my head hurts." And I immediately looked at her, and she had right side facial drooping, and she collapsed, and I caught her. I work in the medical field, I'm a physician, and the first thing that came to my mind was that she was having a stroke. And it felt like hours, but it was truly just seconds when I yelled to my husband to call 911. The ambulance took her to the hospital where a CT and an MRI was done, and at that point I requested to go to Joe DiMaggio. We got there at 9 p.m. and they started from that moment. Cardiology was on board, hematology, rheumatology, immunology, genetics, infectious disease. Everyone, I felt like, came in that night. I mean, it was great to have all hands on deck and so many, a whole team approach, which is what we wanted. This is the purpose why we came to Joe DiMaggio. And she was kind of recovering when we were in the ICU. She was moving the right side because everything occurred on the right side, her arm, her leg, and the speech. Her face symmetry was coming back to normal, and then something happened. She lost her speech out of nowhere again, and it almost looked like she had another stroke. I was there the entire 6 weeks, every single day. I didn't leave her bedside. I got to witness every single episode, and it was terrifying every single time. It was like we would lose her. She would do two steps forward and 1 step back, and it was terrifying. At the point that we met Dr. Rivkin, and he is head of neurology at Boston Children's Hospital, he met Layla and he made some jokes, and then we kind of got down to business, and he gave me a diagnosis in 15 minutes. It was medium to large vessel CNS vasculitis. CNS vasculitis is an inflammation, and so the artery becomes inflamed. And in Layla's case, 2 branches of an artery became inflamed on the left side of the brain, and that inflammation kind of caused it to close, and that's what caused the strokes. I would tell every parent, whether it's an ankle sprain or a toothache or a fever or a stroke, you go to the best hospital you can. And for me, Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital is where you want to go. That's where I wanted to go from the moment everything happened. And once we were there and we were getting everything done, and things weren't adding up, Boston Children's, that was kind of a door that was opened for us. And why not just do everything we possibly can to get answers and the best thing for my child. I love your beautiful smile.
Thank you.
And I just love you.